Hi and welcome. My name is Christian. This is my lovely wife, Sonika. In previous videos, we revealed two of the relationship destroyers, which were too much acid in your relationship. Second, an infrequent or no sex.
Today we're going to reveal the third relationship destroyer. This third one is a bit more subtle and insidious, and chances are it's highly active in your relationship, creating messes without you even knowing about it.
Yes. We call it trying to get.
Yeah, in the beginning of a relationship, when love is abundant, sex is plenty, and you whisper sweet nothings in each other's ears, all of your needs for appreciation, love, respect, and sex are satisfied, you feel full to overflowing.
At some point it changes. Your partner stops talking to you like you're a god, stops wanting sex every day, stops wanting to spend time with you exclusively. Reality kicks in, disagreements appear, differences get more visible.
So now that you have less, you want more. So you try to get more touch, more time together, more alignment, more peaceful communication, more spontaneous sex, more agreement, more freedom, more.
Same is true for your partner, of course. He or she now wants more from you and tries to get more from you. More presence, more attention, you name it.
But there's a real problem with wanting and trying to get, and we discovered this years ago. Wanting and having cannot exist in the same space at the same time.
When you want intimacy, you cannot have an experience of intimacy. As long as you're trying to get quality time, you cannot have an experience of enjoying quality time.
Yeah, it's as if the wanting's taking up all the space, and there's no room for having all the love, intimacy, and passion you long for.
Here's a visual display of what wanting or trying to get looks like in relationship.
What do you notice? The more I pull, the more he resists. The more I want, the less I get. The harder I try to get, the less I receive.
And the more I resist, the more she pulls. The more I don't give, the harder she tries to get. The more I try to get this pulling to stop, the more she tries to pull me back. In your relationship, it might be predominantly one of you pulling and the other resisting, or you might be taking turns depending on the specific issue. But it's the universal law that states every action causes an opposite and equal reaction.
Yeah, or said another way, every over-determined effort produces its opposite result.
Now, wanting something, of course, is the seed of any new creation. It's where our desires for change show up. We can't stop wanting, but we don't want to get stuck in wanting or stuck in trying to get. Really, we want to have what we want.
Yeah, for that, instead of trying to get, we need to learn how to step into having. Energetically, stepping into having looks like this. What do you notice? What happens? He changes.
Notice that either of us can stop the wanting or trying to get dynamic.
Moving from wanting to having is key to creating great relationships. Without this skill, we are destined to keep missing opportunities to have what we want. For example, there was one couple we were working with who were estranged and sleeping in different bedrooms. And one night she decided she was going to reach out to him, be intimate and sexual, something he really wanted a lot more of. And so she dared to walk upstairs to his room. As she slid into his bed and cuddled up to him, the first thing he did was to launch into how she never reached out to him, never wanted to be intimate with him. And within a few minutes, they were fighting again, and she just stopped right back off downstairs. Because he stayed stuck in wanting her to be intimate with him, he missed out on the opportunity to actually have an intimate experience.
In order to step into having all the happiness, passion, connection, love you long for, you need to learn how to step out of wanting into having. You can imagine wanting and having being on opposite sides of a deep chasm. How do you cross from one side to the other? Well, we invented a way to do that, and we call it our fulfillment formula.
We're going to teach this fulfillment formula during the RISC course. It's truly life-changing. We're going to show you how to use your wanting to move as quickly as possible to having. So instead of hanging out and trying to get land, you can actually enjoy having. Once you learn how to step into having, you're going to have the ability to create all the passion, love, and you desire right now and now and now again.
So come join us for the powerful RISC course. Bring your partner with you for free, actually. Learn to replace these 3 relationship destroyers with new practices that are certain to create massive changes in your love life.